to one lane. That's at the junction of Middleton Old Road. BBC Radio Manchester Travel. There's more in 20 minutes.
First I rise, then I fall. Seems like you don't want the love of this man at all. And it's sure been a lonely time, right up to the time I met you. So if you take a life like mine, be tender with my love. You know how easy it is to hurt me. Baby, be tender with my love. 'Cause it's all that I've got, and my love won't desert me. So you said to yourself, boy, you're out of your brain. Do you think I'm gonna stand here all night in the rain? And it's the start of a love affair, the moment when I first met you. And if you want, I'll take you there. Be tender with my love. You know how easy it is to break me. Baby, be tender with my love. 'Cause it's all that I've got, and my love won't forsake me. With my love, all of the secret together. With my love, you made a promise you'll always love me forever. Be tender with my love. You know how easy it is to break it. Baby, be tender with my love. 'Cause it's all that I got, and my love won't forsake me. Tender with my love. You know how easy it is to hurt me. Baby, be tender with my love. 'Cause it's all that I got, and my love won't forsake me.
Jameson. BBC Radio Manchester.
Taylor Swift, Anti-Hero on BBC Radio Manchester. It's Friday, the 18th of November. Good morning. It's Anna Jameson with you. We made it into Friday. Congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back. It's felt like a long week. I don't know if you feel the same. But no, we have made it to Friday. And even something else to be celebrated about is the fact that it's Children in Need Day. It's a happy Children in Need Day. Listen, we're celebrating it all this morning because for the first time ever, Children in Need is taking place here in Greater Manchester. The Appeals Show will be broadcast live in Salford. We've got so many fundraising challenges taking place. But I want to hear from you this morning. If you are getting pudsified, get in touch now. If you're holding a community event, maybe you're sending your kids to school with little yellow ears, let me know, please. It is Children in Need Night. We're celebrating it all day today because, like I say, first time it's coming out of Greater Manchester. It's going to show us in our glory, really. So I'm really buzzing about it. Get involved. Are you doing anything for Children in Need this year? I'd love to hear from you. Get in touch. 0800 218 2255. You can text me on 81333. Start your text with the word Mank. We're speaking about children in need. Have you got anything planned? Are you going to be doing some fundraising? You can WhatsApp me as well. 08000 321 333. Start your WhatsApp with the word Mank. I can't wait to watch it tonight with a glass of wine in front of the telly on a Friday night. And if you want to let me know what you're up to this weekend as well, please, I'd love to hear from you. This show, as ever, is all about you. So join the conversation. Get involved. On the way, we're going to be playing Secret Location. This is where I give you a clue. And from the clue, you've got to try and work out where I am in Greater Manchester. Also coming up, we're going to be reflecting a little bit more on that Cristiano Ronaldo interview. It was part 2 last night. Be interested to know what you made of it. If there's anything, I don't know, I mean, it's not really trending as such today. It's not like it was in the start of the week, so maybe it's had a bit of a flop come the second half. I don't know. What do you think? Get in touch now, 81333. Start your text with the word Mank. I love this song. I haven't heard it in ages.
No, I don't see it often. And I probably should have told you I heard this back. I know. And I probably shouldn't want this so bad. It's weighing on me. Don't wanna wake up in the morning. Cannot undo what we did in this bed. And I can't get you out, so I gotta go. No, I'm not ready for you. Want me all alone. But I'm undecided. Excited, ignited, and I don't wanna feel the way I do, but I like it. Look at all these sparks flying, but I'm still indecisive. And she want me to wipe it, but I know I shouldn't be doing this, but here we go again. Girl, you know that pussy is my weakness. Yeah, you got me addicted when you're switching positions. You tell me shit up, and you know I listen. I hate it, wishing that I did it. I can't keep sitting and pretending. Oh, no. I'm taking off your clothes. We getting sexual. Hit it so good, think I propose. I don't know, but I'm undecided. Excited, ignited, and I don't wanna feel the way I do, but I like it. Look at all these sparks flying, but I'm still indecisive. And she want me to wipe it, but I'm undecided. Oh no, I'm undecided. Cause I'm undecided. No, baby. I'm afraid of your love. Oh, you got me, baby. Cause I can't get enough. I'm undecided. Excited. Ignited.
travel is on the way and today's secret location. Jameson with you. Secret location is on the way. I repeat, secret location is on the way. First, let me tell you what's happening on Greater Manchester's roads. Couple of things to be aware of today if you're travelling in and around Greater Manchester, mainly roadworks at this time, and that's because of telecom cables works. So if you're travelling in and around the Salford region, just be aware that there's problems on Walkden Road there, ongoing issues. In Anderton, temporary lights on Bolton Road, that's near Rothwell Road because of gas main work. And in Goulburn, you're looking at temporary lights on Bridge Street, that's near Pimlet Street because of gas main work. If you are now travelling on the M6 at junction 17, the exit slip road is closed coming off the Old Mill Road as well. That's heading northbound because of emergency barrier repairs. Your travel from BBC Radio Manchester, more in 20 minutes.
I got a letter the other week that my gas bill's going up 50%.
Surviving with Sweeney.
It's tough making ends meet,
It's a really worrying time.
so I'm hitting the road to hear from you
Everybody's being squeezed.
and to find the help you need.
I'm putting like £60 in my meters every other day.
Join me live at Salford Shopping Centre.
If you can't afford to live in the city you were born in, then what happens?
Together, we'll get advice on coping with bigger bills, rent rises, and making the most of the pound in your pocket.
Thankfully in Salford we do have a good community spirit.
Tune in or come down and meet the Citizens Advice Team.
There is that genuine need.
Surviving with Sweeney. Live from Salford Shopping Centre. Monday morning from 10.
BBC Radio Manchester.
Yeah, that's going to be really great. Make sure that you do go down and see Mike Sweeney on Monday. And it kind of feels like, doesn't it, that now more than ever we need that kind of advice after the Chancellor's budget yesterday. We're going to be talking more about that after 7 o'clock and what that means for you. If you'd like to get in touch and tell me how you're feeling about the budget announcements yesterday, if you're concerned heading towards Christmas, maybe you're just like blacking it all out and you just think I can't even deal with it, I don't even want to process it, let me know. 81333. Start your text with the word mank. Today's secret location, this is where I give you a clue, and from the clue you've got to try and work out where I am in Greater Manchester. So here's today's. Set within the town hall, this 670-seater venue has been restored after a devastating fire in the early 80s. It captured national attention when Peter Kay performed here in 2003. But where am I? So set within the town hall, this 670-seater venue has been restored after a devastating fire in the early 80s. It's captured national attention when Peter Kay performed here in 2003. But where am I? If you know the answer, get in touch now. 0800 218 2255. You can text me on 81333. Start your text with the word mank. It's today's secret location. So set within the town hall, this 670-seater venue has been restored after a devastating fire in the early 80s. It captured national attention when Peter Kay performed here in 2003. But where am I? If you know the answer, get in touch now. You can WhatsApp me 08000 321 333. Start your WhatsApp with the word mank. It's today's secret location. I just want to know from you, where am I? Okay, this is the brand new single from Rihanna.
East Point, smoke some dank. Call it Paul in the eye. You hater. Old National got the skanks. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Check it. Well, it's the M.I. cricket letter. Ain't no one better. And when I'm on the microphone, you best to wear your sweater, cause I'm cooler than the polar bear's toenails. Oh, hell, there he go again. It's bend corners like I was a curve. I struck a nerve, and now you about to see the southern player serve. I heard it's not where you from, but where you pay rent. Then I heard it's not what you make, but how much you spend. You got me bent like elbows, amongst other things, but I'm not worried. Cause when we set up in the party, like I'm out, you scurry. So I sneak up, push the go box, and you'll sack of nickels. It tickles to see you try to be like Mr. Pickles. Daddy fat sacks, B-I-G-B-O-I is that sentence that I got thumb in knuckles to your eye. And I try to warn you not to test, but you don't listen. Giving a shout out to my Uncle Donnell, locked up in grits. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that fish, make try to let me hear you say, oh yeah. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that fish, make try to let me hear you say, oh yeah.
Now, my oral illustration be like clitoral stimulation to the female gender. Ain't nothing better, let me know when it's wet enough to enter. If not, I'll wait because the future of the world depends on if or if not the child we raise gon' have that harshness again. Or will it know to beat the odds regardless of its skin tone? Or will it feel that if in tune it just might get picked on? Or will it give it a skip say and get gone? The alienators cause we different, keep your hand to the sky. Like sounds of blackness when I practice what I preach, it don't lie. I'll be the baker and the maker of the piece of my pie. Now break a tenfold, can I get some reply? Now everybody say,
throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that fish, make everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that fish, make everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah.
Every day I sit and get bugging about school, thinking about the second album at the dungeon, shooting pool like ES to the PN, cause we just to be in the zone. Honey, I'm home, but I'm not married, carried a lot of problems around, being frustrated. And now I'm sitting at the end of the month, I just made it like you made the B team. And like your daddy's wife, you made it a coffee. You heard the ATL, and so back the hell up off.
Softly, as if I played piano in the dark. Found a way to channel my anger, not to involve. The world's a stage and everybody got to play their part. God works in mysterious ways, so when he starts the job of speaking through us, we be so sincere with this here. No drugs or alcohol, so I can get the signal clear as day. Put my Glock away, I got a stronger weapon that never runs out of ammunition, so I'm ready for war, okay?
Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that fish, make everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah. Now throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you like fish and grits and all that fish, make everybody let me hear you say, oh yeah.
On BBC Radio Manchester, and it's from the new Black Panther film. I hope you like that. Right, the time now is 6:28. Thank you for your guesses on today's secret location. If you've missed the clue, here it is. Set within the town hall, this 670-seater venue has been restored after a devastating fire in the early 80s. It's captured national attention when Peter Kay performed here in 2003. But where am I? If you know the answer to today's secret location, get in touch now. 0800 218 2255. You can text me on 81333. Start your message with the word Manx. Set within the town hall, this 670-seater venue has been restored after a devastating fire in the early 80s. It captured national attention when Peter Kay performed here in 2003. But where am I? If you want to WhatsApp me, you can with the answer 08000 321 333. Start your WhatsApp with the word Mank. Right, coming up on the way, I've got Calvin Harris to play you, a bit of Justin Timberlake, Halsey and Pharrell Williams, a classic Robbie tune as well to bring you, and Duran Duran. They're all around the corner. And I do have to say, on Children in Need Day as well, our reporter Michelle Adamson, she's all pudsified. She's come in the studio, she's got a glittery pudsy t-shirt, and she's got yellow pudsy ears as well. She looks a treat. She is going to be out in Salford today because none other than Joe Wicks, the guy who really kind of came to fame in lockdown and got us all moving and exercising. He's here for BBC Local Radio's Walk and Talk fundraiser for children in need. So if you are doing anything for children in need today, get in touch with me now. I'd love to hear from you. I'll give your school, I'll give your workplace a shout out. Text me on 81333. Start your text with the word Mank, or you can WhatsApp me 08000 321 333. Again, start your message with the word Mank. Right, the time now is 6:30.
watched Corrie. I reckon a year now.
Okay.
I reckon I've watched Corrie.
But you'll know Hilda Ogden, obviously.
Yes.
Goes without saying. All right, let's do this. So, the papers today. Hilda Ogden on a wall. I don't know.
Hilda Ogden on a walk or a wall?
On her wall, used to have 3 birds,
yes.
and one of the birds in the middle was wonky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about here. So, a gin distillery in Manchester has teamed up with Coronation Street to release wonky gin.
Wonky gin. I take it you're first in line.
Obviously, we've been out before.
I know how this works.
Yeah, you know
You've
my
done this little
tipple.
plug and hoping they might package you one off in the post.
It wasn't even that at all. I was just thinking.
I've heard it tastes really nice.
No, it'd be nice just to have a drink, to be fair. But it's just funny that they've named it after these 3 birds. I mean,
Iconic,
seriously.
that's why.
Yeah, but it's got me thinking about those things in your home that are like so sentimental to you, or perhaps like they look a bit like, you know, you should probably change it, but you can't bear
Yeah.
to. Maybe there's like a painting where it's like actually freaks you out a bit, but the sentiments in the family, maybe something's a bit wrong. Maybe there's an old clock that chimes wrong. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Those things that you can't part with.
Not so much my house. To be fair, this week I was forced to throw out half my clothes because Paul decided they no longer suited me and needed to go.
Okay.
And I can't throw stuff away. I'm a hoarder. I love hoarding stuff. But my mum and dad's house is full of that sort of stuff. And you know, it's really morbid. You kind of look around and you think, because they talk about it, don't they? One day when we're gone, you know,
Yeah.
what would you like to keep? And I look around thinking,
Not a lot.
can't see that fitting in my house, Mum, I'll be honest.
Yeah, not a great deal. Like, if I get like paintings and stuff, I'm like, thank you, but I'm like, I don't know if they quite suit the room.
Yeah,
you
where's
know?
that going to go? Oh, there's a lovely cardboard box in the loft that could fit in there.
It would look beautiful there. There's my mate's house. She had this like proper old antique clock, you know, the standing clocks and the bells. It was so out of tune, but they
Yeah.
couldn't never depart with it, and it kind of provided this like really weird atmosphere to the house. My nan's house, do you remember those like fish jugs that
No.
you used to get? You know what I mean? The fish vases where the mouth is open and you put the flowers in.
Oh, right, yes, yeah.
Yeah,
She had one
that
of
was
them.
that was the last thing left in my nan's house because nobody wanted it, so my cousin picked it up.
You have it. No, you have it.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
it meant
yeah,
more
yeah.
to you. It really meant more to you.
So get in touch with me now if there's those sentimental items. Maybe there's a family heirloom and it just freaks you out a bit, but again, you know you can't part with it. Get in touch now. 81333. Start your text with the word Mank. You can WhatsApp me 08000 321 333. Again, start your message with the word Mank. Maybe you've done up your house recently and it just doesn't fit in with your colour scheme and you don't know what to do with it. Which reminds me that my dad is actually coming round today to put loads of stuff in the attic for me. Oh dear, I hate the attic. Right, yeah, get in touch with me now. Those sentimental items that you can't depart with, please.
BBC Radio Manchester.
And if you've missed today's secret location, here it is. Set within the town hall, this 670-seater venue has been restored after a devastating fire in the early 80s. It captured national attention when Peter Kay performed here in 2003. But where am I? It can be anywhere in Greater Manchester, but where am I? Get in touch now. 0800 218 2255. You can text me 81333. Start your text with the word Mank. Set within the town hall, this 670-seater venue was restored after a devastating fire in the early 80s. It captured national attention when Peter Kay performed here in 2003. But where am I? Getting in touch now if you know the answer. You can WhatsApp me 08000 321 333. Start your WhatsApp with the word Mank. Duran to play you on the...
Children in Need is back. Join Bradley Walsh for a kid's take on Blankety Blank.
We're swapping the celebs with this little lot.
Graham Norton has a red chair special.
Children decide who walks and who gets flipped on the big red chair.
A big surprise is in store for a school trip to Wembley Stadium.
I'm Mason Mount and I'm here to say thank you to a very special school.
And music from Lewis Capaldi.
How you doing?
Don't miss it. BBC Children in Need. Tonight at 7 on BBC iPlayer.
Yeah, we're celebrating all things children in need today. We're buzzing for it. Michelle Adamson has got her pudsey ears on. I wonder if there's any more knocking around. I quite fancy getting into the Yellow Bear mode of things today. Let me know if you're doing anything for children in need. And I want to hear from you if you have those family heirlooms, those sentimental items, and actually you're not a huge fan of them, but you can't depart with them, or maybe something isn't quite right in your house and you just think it holds too much sentimental value. It's because a Manchester gin distillery has teamed up with the team at Coronation Street, and they are making Wonky Bird gin after Hilda Ogden's Wonky Birds on her living room wall. So go on, get in touch now. Those items that you just not a huge fan of, but they provide so much sentimental value that you just can't leave them. Get in touch now. 0800 218 2255. You can text me 81333. Start your message with the word Mank. This is Duran Duran, Girls on Film. Robbie Williams on the way. If you want to WhatsApp me, 08000 321 333. Start your WhatsApp with the word Mank. It's BBC Radio Manchester. Good morning. Duran Duran, Girls on Film, BBC Radio Manchester. It is 6:45. Good morning, Anna Jameson with you. We're talking about those items that hold sentimental value, but you just can't get rid of them. Maybe it's a family heirloom. Maybe it's something you had when you were younger. Maybe there's something on your wall and it's not quite right, but you can't bear to part with it. You're not a huge fan of it. The reason being is that a Manchester distillery has teamed up with this soap, Coronation Street, to create a wonky bird gin after Hilda Ogden, you may remember, on her wall. She had those wonky birds, didn't she? The middle one wasn't quite right. 3 birds in a row as they were flying up, and the middle one was kind of looking down a bit. So I'm asking you, please, your sentimental items, the things that you just can't bear to part with. Mark in Bolton's on the line. How you doing, Mark?
Morning, love. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Go on then. Tell me, have you got a sentimental item or something that actually makes you feel a bit, I don't know, scared, or you just don't like it, but you don't want to get rid of it?
Mum and Dad bought me a teddy bear when I was a baby.
Right.
And it was like 46-year-old in a suction bag.
Okay. Dear me.
And I've never chucked it away. It is falling apart, but I'm trying to preserve it, you know what I mean? So it keeps intact, but it is falling apart.
Yeah. All right, okay. Listen, thank you so much for your good call. I think you're driving, so I'm going to let you go, but thank you, Mark. Keep your calls and texts coming in, please. Those sentimental items that you can't part with. 0800 218 2255. You can text me on 81333. Start your message with the word Mank. Or your WhatsApp number is 08000 321 333. Again, start your WhatsApp with the word Mank. Right, today's secret location, if you've missed it, here it is. Set within the town hall, the 670-seater venue was restored after a devastating fire in the early 80s. Now, it captured national attention when Peter Kay performed here in 2003. But where am I? If you know the answer, get in touch now. 0800 218 2255. Set within the town hall, the 670-seater venue was restored after a devastating fire in the early 80s, and it captured national attention when Peter Kay performed here in 2003. Where am I? If you want to WhatsApp me, you can. 08000 321 333. Start your WhatsApp with the word Mank. Robbie Williams. He recently played at the arena. It's Rock DJ.
Me with the floor show, kicking with your torso. Boys getting high and the girls even more so. Wave your hands if you're not with a man. Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
I got, you got, we got everybody. I got the gift, gonna stick it in the goal. It's time to move your body. Babylon back in business. Can I get a witness? Every girl, every man. Houston, do you hear me? Ground control, can you feel me? Need permission to land. I don't wanna rock, DJ, but you're making me feel so nice. When's it gonna stop, DJ? 'Cause you're keeping me up all night. Singing in the classes, music for your masses. Give no head, no backstage passes. Have a proper giggle, I'll be quite polite. But when I rock the mic, I rock the mic. You got no love, then you're with the wrong man. It's time to move your body. If you can't get a girl, but your best friend can, it's time to move your body. I don't wanna be sleazy. Baby, just tease me. Got no family plan. Houston, do you hear me? Ground control, can you feel me? Need permission to land. I don't wanna rock, DJ, but you're making me feel so nice. When's it gonna stop, DJ?
Robbie Williams, Rock DJ, BBC Radio Manchester, good morning. Thank you for your guesses on today's secret location. Here was the clue. Set within the town hall, this 670-seater venue was restored after a devastating fire in the early 80s, and it captured national attention when Peter Kay performed here in 2003. The answer was, of course, Bolton Albert Halls. Thank you so much if you got it right and for getting in touch. Steve in Widnes, well done, Steve. We've got Roger in Bolton, well done, Roger. Mark in Bolton as well, well done. Dave in Bury, smashed it, thank you very much. And well done to who we got here, Michael in Oldham as well, thank you so much. Right, keep your calls and texts coming in, please. Those items which hold sentimental value to you that you just can't depart with. Maybe it's like a family heirloom or something that freaks you out a little bit. Maybe an old doll. Maybe there's just something dead weird in your house, but you can't get rid of it. I said before that my nan used to have these, you know, like the fish vases, and you with the open mouth at the top is where you put your flowers in. You know, like the green ones which curve round. That was the last item to actually go when my nan died, and my cousin's got it now. But I just look at it and I think, gosh, that reminds me so much of my nan. But I don't know, just those family heirlooms, and the reason being is because Coronation Street has teamed up with a Manchester distillery to create a wonky bird gin after those wonky, that one wonky bird on Hilda Ogden's wall. So get in touch now, please, if there's like a weird family heirloom that you have that you just can't depart with. Get in touch now, 0800 218 2255. You can text me on 81333, start your message with the word Mank. Those weird family heirlooms that you just can't depart with for love and money, because it means so much in terms of like your family value. Get in touch now. We'd love to hear from you. If you want to WhatsApp me, 08000 321 333. Start your WhatsApp with the word Mank. Right, coming up after the news, we're going to be talking more about the Chancellor's budget. It was announced yesterday, wasn't it, that there's going to be tax increases, pension and benefits will go up in line with inflation next year, but support for most households with energy bills will be scaled back from April in a bid to save £14 billion. Now, the government says that it will be targeted to help the most vulnerable. We'll be explaining exactly what that means for you after the news at 7. Also coming up, Dave Sweetmore will be here with his weekend gig guide. And we're celebrating a little known thing called BBC Children in Need. Yes, happy Children in Need Day to you. If you're fundraising today, thank you so much. We're going big on it today. We're celebrating it as it comes to Greater Manchester for the very first time. The appeal night will be broadcast here where I am in Salford, which is just fab and so good that it's coming out of London into our region as well. So get in touch now if you're going to be fundraising today for BBC Children in Need. I know that times are tough and we don't have a lot of extra cash, but we'll be explaining why more than ever your donations are so important. Some more on BBC Children in Need on the way after 7 o'clock with the news first.
Hey, it's
Oh yeah, I'm with this. I'm just gonna sit here laid back to this nice mellow beat, you know, and drop some smooth lyrics. Cause it's 88, time to set it straight, you know what I'm saying? And there ain't no half stepping. Word, I'm ready. Rappers stepping to me, they wanna get some, but I'm the Kane, so yo, you know the outcome. Another victory, they can't get with me. So pick a BC date, cause you're history. I'm the authentic poet to get lyrical. For you to beat me, it's gonna take a miracle. And stepping to me, yo, that's a wrong move. So what you on, Hobbs? Dope or dog food? Competition, I just devour. Like a pit bull against a chihuahua. Cause when it comes to being dope, hot damn, I got it good. Now let me tell you who I am. The B-I-G-D-A-D-D-Y-K-A-N-E. Dramatic, Asiatic, not like many. I'm different, so don't compare me to another. Cause they can't hang, word to the mother. At least not with the principal in this pedigree. So when I roll on your rappers, you better be ready to die because you're petty. You're just a butter knife, I'm a machete. This made by Ginsu. Wait until when you try to front so I can chop into your body. Just because you try to be basing, Friday the 13th, I'ma play Jason. No type of joke, gag, game, puzzle, or riddle. The name is Big Daddy, yes, big, not little, so define it. Here's your walking papers, sign it, and take a walk as the canes start to talk, cause ain't no half-stepping. I'm the Big Daddy King. Ain't no half-stepping. I'm the Big Daddy King. Ain't no half-stepping. I'm the Big Daddy King. My rhymes are so doping, the rappers be hoping to sound like me so soon I'll have to open a school of MCing for those who wanna be in my field in court. Then again on second thought, the half-seas coming out sounding so similar. It's quite confusing for you to remember the originator. And boy do I hate a perpetrator, but I'm much greater. The best, so yes, I guess suggest the rest should fest, don't mess or test your highness. Unless you just address with best finesse and bless the paragraphs I manifest. Rap prime minister, some say sinister, non-stop in the groove until when it's the climax. Climax, relax and chill, have a break from a take of me acting ill. Brain cells are lit, ideas start to hit. Next the formation of words that fit. At the table I sit, making it legit. And when my pen hits the paper, oh shit, I stop and stand strong over MCs and devour with the power of Hercules or Samson. But I go further to left, cause you can scout my cameo and I still have strength. And no, that's not a myth, and if you try to rip or get whipped, the man with the given gift of gab, your vocab, I only ignore. Be sleeping on your rhymes till I start to snore. You can't awake me or even make me fear your son, cause you can't do me none. So think about it if you're trying to go. When you wanna step to me, I think you should know that ain't no half-stepping. I'm the Big Daddy King. Ain't no half-stepping. I'm the Big Daddy King. Ain't no half-stepping. I'm the Big Daddy King. I appear right here and scare and dare a mere musketeer that would dare to compare. Put him in the rear, back there where he can't see clear. Get a beer idea or near steer. Yeah, sworn to be, wanna be competition. Trying to step to me, must be on a mission. Up on the stage is where I'ma get you at. You think I'm losing? Picture that. Ain't no half-stepping. Ain't no half-stepping. Ain't no half-stepping. Ain't no half-stepping. Mr. C, step to me. Your father. So when you hear a death rhyme, believe that I'm the author. I grab the mic and make them C's evaporate. The party people say, damn, that rapper's great. The creator, conductor of poetry, etc., etc. It ain't easy being me. I speak clearly so you can understand. Put words together like letter, man. Now that's dictation. Proceeding to my innovation. Not like the other MCs that are an imitation or an animation, a cartoon to me. But when I'm finished, I'm sure that you are soon to see reality. My secret technique, because I always speak with mentality. I put my title in your face, dare you to base it. If you try to come get it, yo, I'ma show you who's with it. So if you know like I know, instead of messing around, play like Roy Rogers and slow down. Just give yourself a break, or someone else to take your title. Namely me, because I'm homicidal. That means murder. You sound like the herder, another MC. They try to get with me, I'll just break them and make them and break them and take them and mold them and make them hold up the peace sign. Assalamu alaikum.
Morning.
Morning.
How you doing? You all right? Yeah. Can I get you a brew? Do you fancy going Rovers?
I think I might go to... is the cafe still open? Roy's Rolls?
Roy's Rolls.
Nip in there for a bacon balm.
Oh, absolutely, love. I'll give you some red sauce on it. Now, reason being we're talking about Corrie is because the team at Coronation Street have teamed up with the Manchester Distillery and they're creating a gin, right? And it's called Wonky Bird Gin.
Why?
After Hilda Ogden.
The duck.
The duck in the middle.
The flying duck on the wall.
So she had 3 ducks, didn't she, on a wall? And the middle one looked like it was going south.
So Hilda Ogden, one of the legendary characters, had this mural on the she called it a mural, obviously.
Yeah.
A mural on the back wall of her house in Corrie, and those flying ducks, but one was always wonky.
One was wonky, so they're creating a gin after it. So it's got me thinking about those items in your house where you know it's not quite right, or maybe it actually you don't like it, you never have done, but it's a family heirloom and you can't get rid of it because it holds too much sentimental value. Maybe you are given a painting and you thought, I still don't really like it, but I feel like I can't get rid of it. Or maybe, I don't know, there's like a vase or just something that freaks you out a little bit that you don't like.
Well, I don't know about you, Mike, but in our house, anything that's kind of, that's kind of, I don't know how to say it without insulting. That's maybe not for the
aesthetically
the top.
pleasing.
Yes.
Gifts
and things like that. They eventually get relegated to my man cave. So they go from sort of prize position in the lounge, say on the mantelpiece, maybe to the to the back room, and then maybe to the kitchen, and then to the shed, to my man cave.
Oh dear,
that's the route they take,
and that's where it stays until it's death. Fine.
So that's where Hilda's wonky duck would be on the wall in my man cave.
Do you know, my friend, she used to have one of those standing clocks, and it used to chime. Oh, that's a clock ticking. I thought I was going to get a clock chiming.
Well, it's not. We've just missed the 7 o'clock chime.
There you go.
Wait till 7:30.
The 7 o'clock chime. There you go. It was meant to be a clock chiming, like an old antique clock, and whenever you heard it, I asked for a simple thing, a chime, and I get like a watch. Sorry, I gotta laugh. But no, it's this
Can we have a
old
bong?
Clock. Yeah, we need a bong in
Can
this
Anna
place.
have a bong,
please, Charlie? Can I have a bong? Thank you. No.
At this time in the morning, careful.
I know, I've got to be careful how I say that, don't I? He's this old antique clock, and it was just they always used to have the clock out of time as well, so it was always like 5 minutes early because they were always
like your
late for
clock
everything.
today, really, isn't it?
Yeah, and absolutely, and it just used to give this like really weird atmosphere to the house. And I thought, why don't they get rid of that? But like my friend says, we can't get rid of it. It's just been passed down the generations for years and years.
I'll have it.
But it has such like a big impact on the house. So just anything like that. Like my nan had a fish vase. Do you know what I mean by those fish vases? Where it's like had a fish
glass.
and the mouth opens.
Yeah.
And that's where you put your flowers in.
So you've got your daffodils sticking out of a fish's mouth, basically.
Yeah, essentially.
Lovely.
Do you have anything like that, Mike?
I don't know, but I think what I'd do in that situation, because I've known family members gift things to other family members that they're not particularly keen on, is I would store it. I don't have a man cave, but I would do what Paul does, and whenever those relatives come round, bring it out.
Yeah.
So they think, he has that on his, on his shelf there all year round. Leave it there, and then take it away when they leave, and they'll never know the difference.
Well, they'll know now.
Well, they will. Yeah.
The sound.
The sound of Manchester.
Anna Jameson at breakfast.
BBC Radio Manchester.
Yeah, good morning. It's Anna Jameson with your breakfast show. It is Friday, the 18th of November. I hope you're good. Hey, keep your calls and texts coming in, please. Those items which hold a sentimental value to you that you can't get rid of, but you're not a big fan of. Or what happens if you receive a gift and you don't like it? What happens? Do you put it in a man cave like Paul? Does it go up in the attic? Do you bring it out when the guests come around? Get in touch with me now. If you want to remain anonymous there, you can. 81333 in the text. Start your message with the word Mank. You can WhatsApp me 08000 321 333. Again, start your WhatsApp with the word Mank. Coming up on the way, we're gearing up to the Qatar World Cup. It is taking place in a couple of days' time. 12 years in the making. We'll be speaking to a football journalist who's lived in Qatar and has made a 3-part documentary about it. Also coming up, it was the Chancellor's budget yesterday. Lots of new promises. Pensions and benefits will go up in line with inflation next year, but support for most households with energy bills is going to be scaled back to try and aim to provide more confidence in the market and build up Britain's reputation. But what will this mean for you? We'll tell you everything you need to know on the way next. And Dave Sweetmore will be here with his weekend gig guide. That's all on the way here on BBC Radio Manchester.
Anna Jameson.
BBC Radio Manchester.
Right now it's 10 minutes past 7. And Happy Children in Need Day. Oh yes, love it. Have you been doing some fundraising? Maybe your kids or your grandkids are off to school today, dressed in pudsey ears, maybe spotty clothes. Perhaps you've organised a sponsored walk as part of this year's Walk and Talk campaign. Later on in the programme, we are going to be speaking to the man behind it, Joe Wicks, who's been leading that Walk and Talk campaign. Very excited about that. You may have been doing some of his videos during the pandemic and lockdown. But listen, you know, whatever you're doing, all the money raised helps organisations do brilliant work with young people here in Greater Manchester. We're going to be finding out actually about a project in Longsight in just a moment. Fundraising challenge is taking place. Now let's get more from BBC Radio Manchester's Michelle Adamson. Now, do you know what? I feel a bit tight, but also a bit small because I'm up here in my ivory tower. And then Michelle Adamson, you're outside on the square. I can't see you though because we've got the Banksy exhibition in the way.
Yep. But, oh my goodness, well, the skies might be a bit grey this morning, but the piazza here at Media City is turning a lovely shade of pudsey yellow, sunshine yellow, as all the banners are going up here and the barriers ready for a very special event, as you just mentioned, involving Joe Wicks. What he's going to do is, from 8:30 this morning, he's going to start a 30... Oh. He's doing it in laps.
We just lost you a bit there, Michelle. So what's he doing again?
He's doing a 30-mile walk. That's 30, starting at 8:30 this morning. He's going to do it in 2.3-mile laps. So he'll do a lap, he'll come back to the piazza here, and then he'll be faced with a series of challenges from some very famous people. Oh. So we're going to get some stars down here. We're going to have Emmerdale, Coronation Street stars. We're going to have Mr. Motivator's going to be here. Some of the stars from RuPaul's Drag Race. Lioness Ellen White is reportedly going to be challenging Joe to something. We're not quite sure yet. It's all a bit under wraps at the minute. And our lovely, I don't know if you remember, we spoke to a lovely young lady by the name of Hannah Payton from Atherton. She's the UK's first Zumba instructor with Down syndrome. She's just got her first job as a Zumba instructor, actually, and she's going to be challenging Joe to something Zumba related as well. So he sets off at 8:30 this morning. He's going to take 11 hours to do that 30-mile ultra marathon, as they're calling it, hopefully finishing around 7 o'clock this evening. So quite a challenge. Hopefully we'll get a word with him a bit later on.
Fantastic. And of course we do have the big Children in Need TV show tonight, coming live from Salford. Michelle, what can we expect?
Well, yes, indeed. We are hosting it, the Great Spot-tacular Appeal Night, starting at 7 o'clock on BBC One on the iPlayer as well. We're going to have the usual lovely sketches and music and dance and the usual big surprises. We usually have a surprise guest, don't we, that we kind of all go, oh, hello, who are you? What are you doing here?
Yes.
We've got Jason Madford is presenting, Mel from Mel and Sue,
Mel from Mel and Sue fame. Love that.
Yes. Well, we know Mel from Mel and Sue fame. There's going to be a very special edition of Blankety Blank, hosted by Bradley Walsh, with children taking over. That's going to be hilarious. Also a special edition of The Repair Shop. Who doesn't love The Repair Shop? With a very special restoration. Can't tell you much more about that. That's going to be very exciting. Graham Norton's going to be in the red chair as well, with the children taking over. And also we've got a very special DIY SOS with Nick Knowles again.
I love Nick Knowles.
I can't tell you much about that. It's always get the tissues out. You know you're going to cry at that one, don't you?
Yeah.
But
listen for punishment. Yes, sorry, go on, Michelle.
And we're going to have music from Lewis Capaldi. He's going to do a very special bespoke routine with the dance troupe Diversity. We've got the Children Need Choir as well with a special rendition of Keane's Somewhere Only We Know. And last year, just to remind you, on the night we raised £39 million. That rose to an astonishing, staggering 51 million as all the donations came in. So, you know, and we all want to know how amazingly generous you are and all the wonderful sort of fundraising stuff you do every year. So if you're going out today, or you've been doing a sponsored walk or a cake bake, or the kids are going off to school today, have fun and thank you so much, because your money does some amazing things for children here and abroad, and particularly in our area as well, doesn't it, Anna?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Michelle Adamson reporting live there from Media City, where